This music is going off. Okay. So hello guys, welcome to another video, or more like welcome to this channel in a way, because this is one of the first videos I'm making with voice on. But I'm Zeno, and this is slightly different from the videos I usually make, which is usually gameplay videos. But I did see a few of the content creators of Genshin trying out this quiz, which is called Extremely Extensive Genshin Impact Kin Quiz. Which playable character are you? I will try this out. From what I've heard, it's not very accurate, but at the same time, I've been playing this game since launch, so it would be nice to know which character I am, or which character is similar to me after all this time. So let's give it a go. So start the quiz. Are you an introvert or an extrovert? Okay. More of an extrovert? Maybe. What is your MBTI? Wait. What is an MBTI? Let me find that out. Stupid. Yeah, let's just say I don't know, since I really don't know. And please go away. Next. What is your zodiac sign? Again, something I don't know. Zodiac signs? Alright, so that's how you find out. So mine would be... I'm in Leo apparently. Hello. Next. What's your Hogwarts house? Besides hating J.K. Rowling, that should be given. Last time I've tried, it was Ravenclaw. So let's go with that. At the lowest point in your life, what deep-rooted desire kept you going? The desire... the desire to pursue my passions. Yeah, because there were times in my life where I was wondering, is it really worth kept going? Then I saw all the animes that's going to come out in the future. Then I was like, you know what? Maybe this world isn't so bad after all, considering we have all these animes to watch in the future. Saying which, not many good stuff's coming out these days, but if anyone have any good suggestions, feel free to leave it in the comments. Well, the desire to pursue my passions, that's definitely one of the reasons. What is your sexuality? Well, what is the closest? I would say straight. I am as straight as it gets, I would say. Then, how is or was your relationship with your birth father? Let's see. Yeah, it's alright, he's just kind of there. And he wouldn't really be getting involved with my life, so yeah, let's go with that. But so, again, same. You're in a room with someone when danger strikes, fire, attacker, etc. How do you feel? Room with someone when danger strikes. So that's saying I'm not in the danger from the other person themselves. I would say I feel the desire to protect the other person, because I am one of those people that even if I do get scared, I always do look out for other people as much as I can. There's of course considering that my safety is somewhat guaranteed, but this is probably the highest it's going to get. Can you suppress pain? I can suppress physical pain but no emotional. I can suppress emotional pain but not physical. Again, the type of household I grew up in, if you said you had any kind of pain, they were always like, oh, you're just making an excuse to get away, just to not study or something similar to that. So I did kind of get used to doing this. We'll go with that. How do you prefer to receive love? Love languages. Acts of service, quality time, physical touch, gift giving. Words of affirmation. So basically, as long as I know that someone's there that's there to say, oh, you did well, or you did something good, that's kind of all that I need, to be honest. So we'll go with that. How do you show love? Again, basically how I'm giving as well. Also, sometimes acts of service. One of these two. Again, I would say the very first. How do you react to being embarrassed? Yeah, this is one of the things I'm bad at. So when I get embarrassed, I kind of just don't know what to say, and yeah, kind of just not do anything much. How would you react to someone giving you a spontaneous hug? I wouldn't mind it. Give a person a tight hug in return. Hesitate at first, put back and push them off. Give them a hug and ask them if they're okay. I mean, if someone's giving me a hug, I will just... Would I hesitate? Yeah, I would just give the person a tight hug, because you don't really get many hugs these days. That's one of the things people stop doing as an adult. You stop getting hugs. So I'll just go with that. Give any regret? Do you have any regrets in your life? Hundreds of regrets that... Ooh. I have some I wish I could change. I know I've done my best. I have one regret, and I will do anything to change. I have no regrets. Every choice made me who I am. Honestly, yeah. Sometimes I think about it, and it just brings me back to the same thing of I wouldn't be where I am today if I regretted anything I did in the past. Because whether life's going bad or good, it's end of the day, it made me who I am today. So yeah, no regrets for now. What type of person do you find most annoying? Ooh. Why have they got to be just one choice? Please choose one. Self-centered, who makes everything out of themselves. The person who doesn't understand social cues. The liar. Out of these, I would say liar and the self-centered person who makes everything about themselves. But can be the first one as well, but at the same time, everyone lies. Everyone lies about something or another. Most of the time it can be a very defensive mechanism. So just because they are lying doesn't mean I would automatically hate them, but do find it annoying. But say very likely the self-centered person who makes everything about themselves. Yeah. Let's continue on the next one. What insult would most to be called? Annoying, stupid, selfish, asshole, unreliable, freak. All of these ones I would say oh no, never mind. I am very selfish. Stupid, annoying, freak. Say insult wise, say unreliable, because if someone's asking me for help, whether they are a friend or someone I knew, I would like to help them out as much as I can, and whether I'm able to or not, that's another matter. But quite a few of my friends, they're always able to rely on me in case of something happens, so being told I'm unreliable would hurt quite a bit. Am I unreliable though? Hopefully. Which affirmation from me to you makes you feel the most loved? Which would make me feel the most loved? I do hear quite a few of this regularly anyway, so can I brighten up the room? I mean, if someone says it to me, that would just be them lying, so clearly not that. I mean, you are loved, I would say, because sometimes it's just reassuring to know that there is someone out there who feels this way about you. Whether it's a truth or a lie, that's a different matter, but just being told that means a lot. Ooh. Out of these pets, which would you want the most? Hairy bearded dragon, she likes to throw herself off things and can give licks on command. She also enjoys sleeping under blankets. Wicked bearded dragon, he loves cuddles and play on you. Kind of dumb. Also really the cat. Oh, never mind. Not a big fan of cats. Reckless, aggressive little boy. Rocky, scared of everything. Only leave his room, likes hugs and knows when you are sad. Hokon, she's tiny and likes to lick. She also likes to play and bark at men. Wears tiny sweaters to stay warm. Ooh. Between Perry and Popcorn. So, thing is, I would say Perry because it would be really cool to have a dragon. And personality traits aside, that having a dragon does sound nice, doesn't it? More than a dog. I mean, considering I already had a few dogs in my life, and unfortunate as it is, they are short-lived creatures compared to us humans, and yeah, it's not very fun parting with them. Whereas a dragon, following all the myths and everything else, I would say she would live a pretty long time, maybe outlive me, but at least I would have someone to accompany me even at the loneliest time. So yeah, let's go with Perry. And let's forget about Cricket, I don't like his name. What color are you inspired by? Cowboy Tinker on TikTok, okay. Red. Learn scary exterior, quick-tempered with strangers, but solves if they hurt their friends. Lots for fun. Orange. Knows a wide network of people. Convinces friends to do stupid things. Confident. Sometimes too much. Likes to be interesting. Yellow. Causes trouble. Affectionate. Ride or die. Can start a party anywhere. No, that's definitely not me. Only brains of the good. Get excited. Just excited to be there. Also nice. Interest. Honest, direct, focused, trustworthy. Just the best in others. Prepared for any situation. Falls in love with strangers. Keeps the peace. Love pranks. That's not me. Toss hotspot for kids in it. Oh god, no. Okay, not kids. So, concerned mom friend. Honest to a fault. Wears the emotion on the sleeve. Not really. The top love. Grumpy brains friend also. Ooh. Could be convince his friend to do stupid things sometimes. Oh god. Accidentally causes trouble, affectionate, ride or die. Can start a party anywhere. No, that's definitely not me. This? Yeah, I would say red. What are you like when you're sick? Keep to myself and don't say much. Get really whiny and complain a lot. I ignore it until physically can't anymore. I'll make sure I take a bunch of medication and get lots of rest. Doctor love me. I sleep through it. I would say this one. I just ignore it until it gets better. What is your moral alignment? No, this. I am very neutral. Sorry. But one of these two, true neutral or lawful neutral. Was that going more towards this than true neutral? So yeah. What do you do when you are insulted? I snap back almost immediately. Shut down and get really quiet. I ignore them before I honestly don't care. Start crying. Try to understand where they're coming from. Not really. Yeah, I would say I just ignore them because not much you can do to change someone's mind instantly most of the time. And if I know that and no real point snapping back at someone, then it just makes me worse than kind of they are. So yeah, just ignore them. How do you feel anger? Oh god. Feel a hot anger that hurts and occasionally makes me cry. Feel cold, numb anger. When I'm angry. There are very... Oh, okay, never mind. I am angry quite often. But I don't really lash out at anyone. Neither am I cruel when I'm angry. I feel hot anger that hurts and occasionally makes me cry. Not really. I feel small, intense anger that makes me distance myself from the situation. That's more me. So how do you feel fear? Something that grows in my chest until it consumes me. Short bursts of intense panic and overall uneasiness that doesn't go away. A cold chill in my stomach that keeps the same intensity over time. Steady high outline. How do I feel fear? Yeah, with the fear, I would say sharp bursts of intense panic. How do you feel sadness? A numbness that surrounds me. Fiery agony deep in my heart. A deep hole in my chest. An anchor pulling me under the water. Yeah, I would say an anchor pulling me under the water. It just kind of feels really down and numb. Ooh. Kind of just slowly gets worse, so yeah. How do you feel happiness? Feel giddy, like a child full of energy. I feel a warm throughout my body that feel a smug satisfaction that makes me feel like I can rule the world. Yeah, this. How do you feel love? Love, romantic and endoplatonic. Feel like crying when I appreciate those around me. An intense pull towards the person. That's what makes me whole. Feeling towards the other is casual and content most of the time, but sometimes I'll feel such a deep admiration and love for them that I'm taken back. Feel warmer and more at home when I'm around the one I love, like a game of hot and cold. Feel like a child again. I feel surprised and often don't know how intense my feelings are until I'm forced to confront them. I usually just know that I enjoy their company until I realize it's much more excitement and love go hand in hand for me. It gives my life spice and meaning. I feel like crying as I appreciate those. First one does seem, I don't know. No, main question is why are this many weird questions for a Genshin quiz? Oh god. I can't wait to see which character they gave me. Feeling towards the other is casual, content most of the time. Ooh, the first or the third? Yeah, I would say the third. Which feeling do you hate the most? Assuming all are at the same intensity. Which feeling do I hate the most? Oh. Hunger, boredom, sadness, stress, frustration. Yeah, I would say stress. I hate being stressed. Absolutely despise it. So that's an easy answer. So, which of this scenario has the best vibes? Watching the sunset on a hill, dancing in the cool rain on a hot summer day, driving to the busy city at night with windows down, sitting by the fire on a cool stormy night. Yeah, sitting by the fire on a cool stormy night sounds very much like me. So, what is your dream room? A dream filled with technology so I can consume any media I want on any platform. A room that mimics the feeling of being outdoors without inconvenience like bug or thorns. A room of many different activities so I can master the skill I want. A room full of cute soft... nah, not really. A room where there are lots of breakable things I can know. A room with food all the food I can imagine. A room with all kind of animals to pet. Ooh, okay. At first I was going to go with a room filled with technology, but I'm very fond of books and love reading a lot, so I would say a room full of books and a comfy chair. What is your biggest deal breaker in a friend or a partner? Someone who is self-centered and uncaring of my issues. Someone who lies to me constantly. Someone who insults me or others even as a joke. Someone who talks all the time and never listens. Someone who copies everything I do. Someone called in this. Out of this I would say someone who lies to me constantly, because I know previously I said everyone lies, but especially when you're that good friends with someone and they're lying to you constantly, that's not very nice, is it? You don't want to be the person on the receiving end of that. So blurred slash clear lines between between good and evil. And where do you fit? The line's extremely blurred and I couldn't possibly place myself. The lines are black and white and I lie somewhere in the middle. The lines are blurred. The lines are slightly blurred, but I like to hope that I'm on the good side. The lines are slightly... Again, I would hope I'm on the side of the good. Hopefully the actions I do on my day-to-day basis wouldn't want them to hurt anyone, either physically or mentally, because it's not very nice. So yeah, are you a Sherlock or a Watson? Based on the Tumblr, okay. Sherlock relies on others to succeed. Once personal recognition and credit, finds a Watson who encourages them to do something great. It has to be the best what they do or feels pointless. Watson, more independent, confidence to not need recognition. Find a Sherlock in their life to inspire to do something incredibly great. Doesn't feel the need to be best at what they do as long as they feel content. Now I would be lying if I didn't say I wasn't somewhere in between. But if I'm being 100% honest, I would say I'm leaning more towards this, because like I said, I can be quite selfish sometimes and kind of just want someone to encourage me and being best at something. Whether that feels pointless or not, that's a different matter. How important is honesty to you? Incredibly. I hate lies even if they're for someone's own good. Yeah, it is important. It's important from those I care about. But besides that, I don't really care. I know people lie all the time and I don't have an issue with it. Honesty matters unless they lie for someone's own good. Again, a lie is a lie, regardless of whether it's for someone's own good or not, and there is no clear line between it. It's either a lie or a truth. So I must say it's important from those I care about, but besides that, if there's some stranger lying to me, I'm just going to forget it in 10 minutes anyway, so there is that. How much of yourselves do you show to others? Basically nothing. No one. To strangers, I show you the parts they want to see, but to those close to me, I show you the solid. To strangers, I show a little, but to those. Very likely the second one, because even to those closest to me, I'm not going to show everything that I'm keeping inside me. So, how would your younger self? Oh God. Feel about you today? They wouldn't like the person I've become, and that hurts. They will love and admire who I've become and how far I've gotten. They would be disappointed at some things, but overall would be proud. They would feel extremely confused. No, that's not true. I would say they would love and admire who I've become and how far I've gotten. Because if I told the previous me that would be real, so for my real life issues, I'm not at a bad spot, so I would say they would be quite proud of where I am today. So yeah, let's go with that. What do you see in fitness though? Grind at the gym and try to shape my body to my liking. I do exercise other than walking around. I enjoy team sports and I do activities I enjoy and exercise as a result of that, not as a main goal. Try to push myself when I'm feeling intelligent but don't have any routine with it. I mean, the first one, because I don't know, maybe I just like keeping my body at a good shape because it makes you feel better about yourself. Let's see. How do you see humanity? Inherently dark and cruel, neutral, full of potential on either side, inherently good, with people making mistakes. Oh god. I would like to believe it's neutral, and there are dark and cruel people, but it is a minority. Although even a minority of over 7 billion people is quite a huge amount, but at the same time, we have far more good people in the world than we do anyone evil, so I would say it's neutral. But people aren't inherently good or bad, it's more like how you are either brought up or... Because a good deed by others can be considered cruel by someone else, and vice versa, so yeah, I'll go with neutral. Are you judgmental? Yes. How do you express yourself creatively? Classic or sometimes creating? I do prefer logical activities. Do I though? No, I don't. No. Yep. Music and or playing. That's not it either. Creating something in my own hands. Yeah, that's more my style. I really love making things, whether they be any sort of sculptures or any sort of little trinkets. How comfortable are you with being alone? Extremely. Some days I almost prefer it. I would prefer it. I'm alone currently. Now, thing is, I used to think that I wouldn't mind being alone at all, but that's kind of one of the other reasons why I started this YouTube channel, so that even if no one's here physically, it's good to know that there are people out there who are either watching the content or just out there, and just to know that people's presence out there, because I do meet a lot of people daily, probably in the thousands every day due to my work, and sometimes you do feel like just being by yourself, but that's not to say that being alone wouldn't exhaust you. So I would say the second one. What is the best period of a person's life? Childhood, when there is no responsibility to worry about? No, I hated my childhood. Teenage years. Year 2. Best period of a person's life. Young adult, you get whole life ahead of you and you get to make your own choices. Adult, you have complete control over your get to think. I would say adulthood, because we're still having to pay our bills and rent and everything else, but end of the day, you are your own person, and basically even if you screw up your life, that's on you. So yeah, I mean, I hated most of these years, so I wouldn't want to go back to it. What kind of kid are you? What kind of kid were you? Okay, quiet and shy, stereotypical. Ooh, as a kid, Yeah, I would say I was the quiet and shy type when I was a kid. I don't know if that translates to teenage years though, because that was quite different. What is your attachment style? Can apply to friends or partner. Anxious, extremely worried their partner will leave them and can hold on too tight. Likely had a parent that was inconsistent with their parenting or experienced loss. Would make their child feel loved at times and reject them at others. Avoidant, very dismissive of new love and affection, distance to their partner. Fearful, extremely anxious one moment, then avoidant the other. Secure in themselves and their partner. Can have a rocky relationship but retains their self-worth. Would say the last one, except the parent part. How do you handle conflict? Direct logical. I try to think how to respond most times, but can react on spot when I need to. Intensely, I focus entirely on the situation and stake a lot on the situation. Slowly, quickly and sharply, I react intensely. I don't hesitate. Openly and calmly, I focus on the other side rather than myself to react sound, but keep my distance. Conflict, you say? Very likely the first one, yeah. I focus on the other side rather than myself to react second. Keep my distance. Ooh. Last one is very... How much does money mean to you? Yeah. How do you cheer someone up? Tell jokes. Give them comfort and empathy. Second one. Because if someone's feeling down, it's not... Jokes are one of the last things they would likely... They want to hear at the time. At least that's my opinion. If someone was telling jokes when I was trying to... When they were... Okay, so if someone was telling jokes to me when I'm feeling down, maybe I'll have a giggle, but then I will just feel even worse about laughing at the time. So yeah. What's your learning style? Visual. I learn best when visual representation diagram. I'm best with verbal instructions and directions. Reading and writing about new material. My hands on something and figure it out. Ooh, I am more of a visual learner because as long as I see it visually, my brain kind of just remembers it, and the scene doesn't really go with the rest of these things, where my brain still takes a while to process everything before it puts them in the right direction. What's your style on an average? Stylish and fashionable. Yeah, no. Comfortable. I don't care how I look as long as I feel good. Hoodies and sweatpants always. I just go with comfort whenever possible. What's your favorite type of food? Meal way complete. Some kind of meat, if I'm going with favorite. What's your least type of food? Anything with too much flavor, some kind of meat or fruit. Anything bland. I really don't like bland food. How do you want people to see you? Reliable and kind, I would say. Because more than anything, I just want either my friends or the people around me to know that they can always rely on me when well, they can try to rely on me if the worst comes to worst. I can always help them, but I can always try to. How strict are your morals? I know what's right and what's wrong, but I often don't like people who have a personal idea of what's right and wrong, but there are situations where that doesn't apply. Can divide. Alright. No. I used to think it would be moderately, but seeing how I react to most situations these days, I would go with extremely now. You're in a large group of people you don't know well and assign some group work. How do you act? Take charge and lead the group. I'll get to know the people. I'll take a while and figure it out without saying much. I joke around and don't focus on the actual work. I do all the work. So this used to be me before, but things have changed as I've grown older, and I would say I'm more of the second one than. So it used to be this at first. I just used to joke around and not do anything. Then as I grew slightly older, just did all the work by myself and not got anyone else involved. But at this point in my life, I would say I kind of just ask around for other people as well and try to just assign some job to others as well and try to get everything done together. How do you make new friends? I wait for people to come to me because I'm not great at making friends. I go up to whomever I want and start a conversation. I associate with people throughout my day and get to know the once I click on a deeper level. How do I make new friends? So throughout my day and get to the last one, because I do meet a lot of people every day, and the last one does apply to me quite a bit. You have a new roommate, but after a few weeks you guys don't get on well. Take every chance I get to be passive aggressive, move out, keep to myself as much as possible. Just live with someone I don't talk to. Sit down, be direct about your issues, send some ground rules, be out of the house. If I am with someone I don't like, I would just move out to a different place, because your living environment does affect your mental state quite a bit. So, and this is kind of why I just live on mine, because, well, you see. What do you do when you're sad? I isolate myself. I want cuddles and tucks. I like to let it out whenever to whomever I can. I get quiet. I carry on life. I mean, just because you're sad doesn't really change much in your daily life, so you kind of have to carry on. Find a place to break down in private. However, can pursue extra drugs and fake happiness. No, just get on with life. Or do you sit on a chair? Back on the chair. Oh god. It's God intended. Oh god. Back on the back, feet on the floor in some way. Leaning forward. Like I haven't slept in 10 years. On the edge of my seat with good posture, because I have musical background. Not really, back straight and like a proper. Fair enough. I would say this one. This back on the back, feet on the floor in some way. When do you feel most like yourself? When I'm alone, when I'm with my close friends, or when I'm with family, when I'm surrounded by someone's playing out this course. When I'm surrounded by people who care about me in some way. When Up against my enemy, literally or metaphorically. When I meet a new person who knows nothing about me. Ooh, let's say when can be one of these two. Most like yourself. Say when I'm my close friends. What do you need right now? Do you know if I'm on the right track? Some validation, peace, to be accepted, a friend, that be strengthened. Thing is, I am a Genshin player, and gachas aren't cheap. So some money would be helpful. You know what? Most of the other stuff I can manage as long as I have the last one. How much have you changed since? Oh, look. I'm a completely different person compared to how I was a kid. What is success? Lots of money, overall happiness regardless of life situation, being well known, solving all my problems, and creating something that prospers, acquiring as much knowledge as possible, having the ability to do. Overall happiness, yeah. Which scenario brings you the most peace? Waking up with my partner and kids, waking up, sitting alone on a mountaintop, showering again? No, sitting under a tree on a windy day. Oh god. Yeah. That's... This is very me. I would say this one, but being at the mountaintop, I don't want to climb to a mountaintop, so unless the helicopter just decides to drop me, I would just go with this one. And I do like a really nice breeze. What is music to you? A mood lifter that sets the tone for the moment of the day. Back to talk. For me, it's a background noise just to get my daily stuff done, because only time I'm listening to music is when I'm doing something else and I just put it in the background. And other than that, not much really. So, well, empathic. Grimly, any pain around me is something I feel. Ooh. Say somewhat. How do you feel about authority? I don't. I think authority is needed, but sometimes it can abuse its power. Yeah. How open-minded are you? Yeah. I'll listen to anyone about anything. How long does it take to say goodbye to someone you care about once you realize they're toxic? Yep. Instantly. If I know they're toxic for them, they can get out of my life. Or I can get out of theirs. Because just because I care about them doesn't mean I shouldn't care about myself. And sometimes being in a toxic relationship can harm you and the other person in a way you don't realize. So I'll just go get out of here. At what period of your life did or will you enjoy the most childlike interests? As an adult, as I'm independent and reminiscing, and I actually get to do all the stuff I didn't get to do as a child since I was never allowed to. So yeah. How expressional are you? Extreme. Most people can take what me and what I'm thinking about a subject you know, but most of my thoughts aren't displayed. Almost none. No one knows what I'm thinking unless I want them to, yeah. Do you care what people think of you? How much? Yeah, I care a little, as long as the people that are caring are important to me. How do you take criticism? Very well. I'm not one to get easily offended. Pretty well if it means to be constructive, even if it hurts a little. Can be a little sensitive. I can be a little sensitive to it, but if the person is coming from a good place, then I'll hear them out. Yeah, I would say I would still feel a bit hurt, but as long as it can make me a slightly better person than I am today, then yeah, I will take their advice into account. How easily do you forgive? Very, given the person is sorry. I'm pretty open, but I draw the line with someone breaking my trust too many times. That depends entirely on the situation and the person, yeah. Right. Tell me a secret. Congrats, you made it. Um, recommend your song. Can anyone think of a good song? Because most songs I'm playing these days are, I don't know. Okay, this is optional, so I'll just go in. Yes, you're a bird. Now just listen. Your confidence is contagious as well. So I'm sure you don't see yourself as confident. But answer me this: if something needs to get done, do you have faith that you'll get it done, no matter what? That's what I thought. You're the best, and not a single person would be half the person they are today without you. You can easily go out and create a name for yourself, but you choose to help others and share the credit, which is more than people you care about may deserve. Doubt that. But you would probably beat me up for saying that because of how fiercely loyal you are. You're also really cool, and lots of people wants to be you. I don't think anyone would want to be me. You're smart and talented, but your compassion is what makes people love you. Do you ever change? Are you okay? I would copy the link to that quiz though, for others to try if they want to. Now, question is, do I agree with this? That's a very good question. You know what? I'll save this as a screenshot. I don't have anything to base whether this can be right or wrong, but it is what it is. So I'm a bird. At least I'm Oz. Okay, Oz is cool. He's the coolest bird in the. Okay, no, he isn't. You know what? I'm happy. I can be a bird. Let me check the percentages. How do you compare? 9%. Huh. I'm part of that 0%. Oh god. There are way too many people that's like Ayaka apparently. Kujosaurus since 12. Fair enough. Okay guys, I'll leave the link to this quiz for you guys in the description down below, and let me know what results you get in the comment section. This was quite a fun quiz. It made me think about some sort of stuff that I don't usually think about on a day-to-day basis. Again, I wouldn't say this is 100% accurate, but this does seem very close to my personality as well, because I do have, yeah, thing is, I kind of think of myself as a god, and this reflects me quite clearly, although I'm still not sure why Oz. How does this personality make me a bird? You know what, I'll rate your quiz a 5-star. There you go, have fun. Now that'll be it for today guys, and hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like. Again, let me know what sort of results you guys get, and subscribe for more content. And that'll be it for today. Bye bye.